How's it going, Mullenites? So I suppose it was kind of expected, but following Wednesday's rally, Thursday we had a big sell-off in the stock. Didn't match what we rose by on Wednesday, but Thursday's sell-off of about 16% sort of really brings home some of the problems that Mullen Automotive is having, and sort of shows that that little short squeeze action that we sort of saw on the Wednesday was very much a flash in the pan sort of moment for the stock. Overall sentiment remains poor. Shorts have kind of now taken up all stocks again. There are no stocks available to short according to Fintel data. Interestingly, overall the percentage of the float short has reduced back down to 21%. It was close to 23% a couple of days ago. So, there was a bit of a, I guess, balancing out of shorts, you could say. So I guess overall it remains negative, the sentiment around Mullen Automotive stock. And, like we've been harping on here day after day, it's not surprising. We're a stock that's, really got questions over its solvency. The company has tried to, paper over the fact that they are really struggling with cash by saying that we are focusing on operations and basically cutting out all these other things we've been doing. At the same time, there's been the positive news about the battery plant developments. Like almost, they've done phase one. They've fitted out 2 assembly lines, and they will probably start testing on those assembly lines soon, which comes at a cost. And then they're hoping to be able to assemble and install batteries from 2025. So whether or not they have the cash runway to do so remains to be seen. But at the same time, if we've spoken about this before, that one of the ways out around this, or at least to give the stock a bit more of a lifeline, would be to sell an asset, and maybe having this battery manufacturing facility ready to go might be something that someone might want to buy off the company. Who knows? It could be something that Mullen Automotive investigates. I honestly think that if they are to sell something, it's going to be one of the engineering plants, because like I said in their announcement, they've focused the operations of the 2 engineering plants into one. So it frees one up that can be sold, or something can happen with it. Who knows? But yeah, it's kind of a sort of tough spot the company's in right now. It's going to be hard for them to raise cash, both debt and equity funding, and anything that they do get is going to be probably quite unfavorable in terms of the value it brings to the company. Other than trying to operationally do too much at once, one of the problems that Mullen's really been stung by is they've done really toxic raisings of money. They've done equity raisings with institutions which have been able to flip the stocks for a profit, and it's basically just led to this massive dilution in the stock value. So Mullen hasn't done a very good job of raising money in the past, and they've raised a lot of this bad money. And what makes you think that this time is going to be any different when they come around to it, if they can get around to it? Yeah. So anyway, in terms of where I think the stock's going, I still think we're on a downward trajectory. Obviously we're probably technically up for the week. I'd have to actually check where we are for the average for the past 4 sessions, but we might still be in the green. But I'm kind of expecting Friday to be a continued slide, and seeing the stock heading back down to where it was pre that little short squeeze rally. Like I said yesterday, I actually pulled out of the stock, not at the highest point in the day, but around that $3.40 mark. And, that to me represented a 70% loss in my overall investment. And I know out there are people who have lost plenty more than me. And it's been a tough pill to swallow, Mullen Automotive. But anyway, I will continue to keep track of it and follow what's going on. It's an interesting saga, and I think there's a lot to be learned from looking at companies that do things, I guess, the wrong way. Anyway, share your thoughts on Mullen Automotive in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys. And until next time, may the markets trade in your favor. Cheers.